We in here. What's the deal? Better late than never. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Pull this pull this Salute Project. Pull this Salute Project. All right, that's better. That is the AC running. All right, that's better. All right, that's better. That is the AC running. All right, that's better. All right, that's better. That is the AC running. All right, that's better. All right, that's better. That is the. All right, all right. Yeah, I heard the echo. It should be good now. We should be good now. All right, all right. Yeah, I heard the echo. It should be good now. We should be good now. All right, all right. Yeah, I heard the echo. It should be good now. We should be good now. All right, all right. Yeah, I heard the echo. I think I did it. All right, my bad, gang. My bad. How we sounding? How we looking now? Raindrops is my favorite cougar. That come in loud and clear. And then let me. All right, bet. So yeah, Ryan, you the reason why I went live. But I seen Shannon Sharp is looking at another lawsuit as a couple of hours ago. Uh, it's definitely cougar season. That is for sure. So we got Shannon Sharp, Uncle Shay Shay looking crazy, and let me see. I'm gonna pull up one of these headlines. Who y'all think suing Shannon Sharp? Did anybody hear about it yet? Yeah, Cree Cree, it's the chick from the Usher concert. That is wild. That's wild work. I don't even know how. I don't even know how. People. That's gonna clearly look like a money grab. That's clearly a money grab. So I got. I had an article of my man's who invented the Super Soaker. Finally getting his bread. He got $73 million for inventing a super soaker back in the day. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a black man. I always heard that, but I did not know that that was a black man. So that was pretty cool to see him get his bread. And I had something that made me laugh. You know, we was what up, Jay Walker? Juice. Uh, last time I went live, we was talking about the booty sniffer guy. So I think the booty sniffer and a bunch of other guys are creating their own type of team, their own type of league or something. Cause we got this guy here. This guy gets arrested for sniffing feet in a New York subway. I don't know why my algorithm showed me these weirdos. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I've done on Instagram that brings these type of people up. But here we go. He is officially in the Legion of Doom. We got the foot sniffer and the booty sniffer. And don't he look like a tethered Lil Wayne or something? Like he looked like Lil Wayne's son or something. Rain funny. Yeah. 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 I thought I was tripping. I'm like, bro, is that Wayne? Yep, that's right, Project Leroy. The nut bump. That's they leader right there. The nut bump dude for sure. I got another picture of him. He looks like if Lil Wayne didn't start rapping and just only sniffed feet his whole life. So just how much of a legend Lil Wayne is at rapping, this guy's a legendary foot sniffer. Platinum foot sniffer right here. Yeah. He said he was in Manhattan subway. Uh, he got arrested for attempting to kiss a woman's foot, measuring himself inside subway station. Yeah, yeah. Dude almost 42. Yeah, he definitely got boobies. He down bad out here. I don't know. Lil Wayne, come get your son, bro. Come get your son. And Wayne before the lean. Yeah, that's a healthy Wayne. His hair ain't falling out, all of that. I've been seeing this picture make his way around town. Tracy Ellis Ross. I don't understand how a woman can be 52 years old and this thirsty. Like, she is begging for a YN to come and clap that. Like, she got some buns and she's not a bad looking lady. But once I see you washing your drawers off in the bathroom sink, it's over. It's done. It's done. I can't. Nah, never. You washed your drawers off in the sink with hotel shampoo. You done. You're cooked. What's up, Ree Pink? Welcome in, Ree. How you doing? Yeah, she definitely. Oh yeah, Go Cree say he paid top dollar for foot pics. That's his problem. He couldn't take no more. He buys socks and buys dirty drawers on eBay for sure. Riri says she want that oven knocked back. Yeah, she definitely do. And she got a nice body, from the you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it don't look the same in person, but uh she not a bad looking lady, especially for 52 years old. But yeah, washing your damn drawers in a motherfucking hotel sink like a red roof hooker. Out of here. What up, Dr. X? How you feeling, my brother? How you feeling, man? Yeah, broski, she cooked. You can't be showing, like, how do you go from washing your drawers off in the sink to posting booty pics? What type of dude are you actually trying to attract? And Go Cree, speaking of crusty drawers. This is funny. Somebody bought Michael Jackson's old stained sock for over $8,000 in France. Who had Michael Jackson's old sock? Somebody sold their sock and said it was Michael Jackson's. I'm about to Man, I'm about to sell some Nike socks and say they was Nipsey Hussle's. Like, how do you verify? How is it any type of verification process to know that was Michael Jackson's sock? That's what I'm saying, Rain. Like, what type of evidence do you present to say this was Michael? And I know it's a market for this type of stuff on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got a celebrity's snot napkin or some wild like that. But what's the verification process? Because if they gonna give money away like this, I can go crazy for sure. I got I got Bobby Brown's old crack pipe right now for you. 10 bands. Like, what's the Go Cree? 16 years and you've been holding on to an old stained sock. Stained with what? stained with what? What's on that sock? And why you been holding this for so? You knew his sock was gonna be that valuable, huh? And where'd you get it? Where did you stole this man's sock? Is this the sock that he first did the moonwalk in? It's gotta be. He gotta be like, yeah, look, he got a hole from moonwalking all night. Rain said Bobby Brown will be willing to verify that for a cut. Yeah, I give him an 8 ball. Like, bro, just autograph this pipe for me. Was it a glitter sock? That's what I'm saying. Was it a glitter sock? Like, I want the sock to smell like hee hee. Like, I want to be able to do the moonwalk and spin around when I put the sock on. I'm trying to be able to do the move and smooth criminal he was doing. Like, it's got to be special abilities in that damn sock. Staying with MJ told you him. Man, that is wild work. I don't. This internet, that Media Man Michael Jackson clip that you played yesterday had me rolling. That was a good way to end the show. That was funny. That was funny. Riri, when I use StreamYard sometimes, but I just went live regularly on here. I'm still trying to figure out how to use StreamYard for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know how to join other people's panel, but I'm not too privy on how to use it myself. Let me see what else I have for y'all here. If I had anything else before we pull up Uncle Shay Shay. Oh yeah, this is my last one, and then I'm gonna pull up Uncle Shay Shay. So apparently, Amazon is partnering with the same company that do the body cams, so that they can access ring footage without a warrant. I know everybody pretty much got a ring camera or some type of camera set up at their crib, and it's two things came to my mind when I seen this. This is definitely some type of invasion of privacy, because people got cameras inside their house as well, and I'm sure that footage already circulates a lot of places it shouldn't, but we're gonna see a whole lot more, because I always see a lot of like short clips of wild stuff on ring cameras. We're gonna see some wild stuff if this goes through, for sure. Like, people are gonna I thought I was thinking people gonna, you're gonna see a lot of arguments. You're gonna see a lot of women trying to get in dudes' houses, a lot of dudes getting in just a lot. It already be clips on social media, but it's gonna be flooded with stuff, and then it'll give a better angle when we watching dash cam too. I did think about that. Like, if you watching the dash cam, we'll have a it's gonna take the body cam videos to a whole new level, because now we see the cops perspective, and we can see like a wide angle shot of what's going on and the whole scenery and stuff. So it comes at body cams being very popular. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, you say Go Cricker, you say using StreamYard is pretty simple. Yeah, I see that. I just ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to take my time with learning what I could do on StreamYard and learning what I could do with CapCut to cut up my videos, so I can just see what all my options are. You know what I mean? You need to have a class, Go Creeker. You know I do everything. And I was watching videos earlier on making those AI cartoons and stuff. Uh, I like watching body cams. I like watching eviction cams, and I like watching the repo cams. It's one thing that I watch that I don't see a lot of people reacting to. I like watching when the police come to arrest pedophiles and watching the civilians and the vigilantes uh, do fake stings, like fake setups on pedophiles, like the little, the what was that old Chris Hansen show? To Catch a Predator. I love watching that. I used to love watching To Catch a Predator. Do y'all watch that kind of stuff? Is that something that y'all would want to react to? Because that's usually what I'm watching on YouTube that I don't see reaction channels watching. Project Leroy, you say Chris Hansen got busted for his own sting. I don't know. No, I think I that sounds familiar. And yeah, I used to watch Cheetahs. I used to watch Cheaters like a mother. I used to love Cheaters. Like I was young watching that. I wonder if they got is it something like that that people redoing if they doing that on their own on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I would like to do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like just straight body cams and eviction cams, I would love to do To Catch a Predators type stuff, and also police chases. Like not just police arresting people, but police chases. Like I watch that a lot. They be fooling out there in the police chases, doing like 200 on the freeway, hope dropping spike strips and all of that. But that's good to know. I'm glad y'all will be interested in that. So we got Uncle Shay Shay. Say Go Creek says there's some guy named Sergio that kind of does a cheaters type of show. All right, if you throw it in your Discord, I will check that out for sure. Uh, yeah. So Uncle Shay Shay is allegedly getting sued. I think it was 20 million. It's cut off on this picture. I gotta fit these pictures a little better. I'm gonna look at it on my other phone. And he's getting sued for making fun of a woman's behavior at the Usher concert. You already know they be wilding out at Usher concerts. And I don't even know how, I don't know why or how Usher is getting away with feeding women cherries at concerts and ain't nobody try to sue him yet. I would, if I was a gambling man, if I was a betting man, I would definitely bet that somebody is eventually going to try to sue Usher. Like, oh, he put his finger in my mouth when it was just supposed to be the share. Something like it's too provocative. It's too, or these women just too much in love. Project Leroy says, look up Life with EB, who tows people cars. Yeah, is that who? Ain't that who SBC be playing? Yeah, I've watched his videos myself too, but I'll check him out. Erica's Corner, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? Welcome in. Uh, Go Creekery, oh my God. Talking about bringing that cherry. See, that's, y'all like it. It's Usher and Chris Brown. Usher and Chris Brown are getting away with doing whatever they want to women. Usher feeding cherries, Chris Brown charging y'all thousands of dollars to put y'all cheeks on his lap. But Uncle Shay Shay is looking at 20 million lawsuit because he shamed the woman for getting freaky with Usher. And that's a real scary thing because all Uncle Shay Shay was doing was reacting to content. So are people going to start suing more content creators, like the high profile guys, like the O'Shea Duke Jacksons, the MTRs, the guys who any guys who wanted to start a podcast that's a little more famous, got a little more notoriety, when they do reactions to those type of videos, is that going to be a lawsuit now? Like, is that not protected? Like, under how you create content? Because that's wild. That opens the door to some very wild things if he could get. Because I'm sure I didn't see the clip that she's talking about, but I don't think Shannon Sharp would be like just getting wild disrespectful. Uh, yeah, exactly. Project Leroy. They are putting lawsuits on Shannon Sharp because he settled the last one for millions of dollars, and now they're gonna come. Now the wolves they taste blood, and that's why I really love how Jay-Z handled his lawsuit. I really love how Jay-Z handled when he was about to get sued by that. I mean the Jay-Z joint was completely wild because the story just sounded outrageous, and once she started doing interviews, we knew that was fake. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, that's why I wouldn't advise people settling if you're not guilty. Maybe Shannon felt like, you know what I'm saying, because of the things that he did do and say, it would have been a hard trial for him. But yeah, everybody is coming to get that bread. Yeah, this the new hustle. Like, especially now that you got Shawty talking about I'm retired from OnlyFans. It's the new hustle. It's gonna be bad. That's like all of these women that's just kind of doing entry level tricking, just straight. You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans model and uh, saying do a little dates with these rich dudes. They gon' they gon' like, all right, sure. If I let them hit it a couple times, I get some freaky text messages. Now it's time for Bugsby. Now it's time for law. And it's crazy that they keep getting the same lawyer. Cree says Shannon ain't looked at the folks before him and learned a goddamn thing. Not at all. Like, you should be able to look at the climate right now. Like, a lot at first it was a lot of old cases like the Bill Cosby's and all of that, like people bringing up stuff that happened a long time ago. Now everything is being pretty much recent, and you should look at the climate and be moving real, real smart if you got some bread. That's Jay Walker says, that's why I asked earlier, why did he settle? Because I figured people would keep coming for him. So Jay Walker, the thing used to be to settle. That was like the old way of handling this stuff. We wouldn't even hear about cases in the early 2000s because they would already just settle just to keep it from getting public, just to keep it from getting too far and gaining legs. They'd just be like, all right, you want 20 million, here's 5 million, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out the way. And with this situation, I feel like he kind of, since he was in such a relationship, they had evidence, they had sex tapes. He probably was kind of like, all right, before I let all of this stuff come out, and looking at the Diddy trial, like we learned so much during the Diddy trial. He could have been looking at it like, I don't want more. Like, they already know I'm a nasty old nigga. I don't want more of my nasty old nigga ways coming out, and I'm just give Shorty this bread. I do think it was like 25 mil that the first chick got. So for her to come right behind with another 20 mil, I really want to see how he gonna handle it. Cause I know he already pissed. So for this to come up, bro, you know he gonna take out his frustration with the first case on this. Like, it's not no way I'm entertaining that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's just weird to be able to say he created a false narrative about me because of what I did with Usher. So I'm suing him. Like I really want to know if that's even what lawyer took that case. Project Leroy says she got 12 million and lawyers got half. Even when he offered her 10 million in the first place, so I would think she would be at least getting more than 10 million to walk away. If she did all of that and she didn't even get the 10 million, I'd be I'd be pissed. Like you put all my business out there, you would have got a couple more dollars. Jay Walker says, but how does this lady think she has a case because he talked about her? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I really don't know either. Like, what is the case here? You know what I'm saying? Is it defamation? I'm no lawyer. Uh, right, because everybody talked about her like he spread because he made her go viral with a false narrative. Like, I still don't understand that. And it just seemed like reacting to a video that was put online, you shouldn't be able to sue me if I'm not doing no discrimination or saying nothing wild about you or lying about you. Just lying, saying, "Oh yeah, I bet you she went with Usher in the back room that night." Like if you ain't just making things up, you shouldn't be able to get sued for that. So I definitely wonder where this gonna go. Like I said, I seen this a few hours ago, and yeah, Jay Walker is more the optics on Shannon's history and lawsuits and not the accusations. Right? She thinking because he got so much shit going on. Here's 5 million. Here's two. Even if he gave her 1 million, you know she's not rich. At least the other chick was like getting paid off of OnlyFans during all of this free promo. Whoever this lady is probably ain't got shit. So if he even gave her 2 million just to get her to shut the fuck up, she'd be happy. Chelsea, welcome in. Chelsea, what's the deal? White chops. Oh, I got all my white chops in here. Tony Busby representing. I don't know. I'm not sure, but that'd be interesting. Let me read this little caption. That would be interesting. I think that somebody needs to take Tony's law license, get him the fuck up out of here. Get him the fuck up out of here. Say no to the ratchet Kuda mama. Uh, so the lawsuit claims Sharp and Johnson falsely. So is Ocho getting a lawsuit too? I wonder if Ocho getting so if she only suing Shannon and both of them was talking about her. That's crazy. That's wow. He a target. He put a target on his back. Uh, the lawsuit claims Sharp and Johnson falsely stated on their podcast that Tillman was married and her husband was divorcing her due to a viral flirty interaction with Usher at a concert on April 2nd. Tillman, a single mother, figures, and global director for the Harold Washington Cultural Center, says she is unmarried, and the false narrative caused significant harm to her reputation and emotional distress. Also, always gonna be emotional distress. It's always I got emotional damages. Despite her efforts to correct the record, the defendants continue spreading the misinformation. How did she try to correct the record? I'm sure she didn't reach out to Shannon Sharp. I'm sure she didn't email nobody. I'm sure she didn't get close to being in touch with anybody. Uh, the lawsuit follows Sharp's recent settlement of the 50 mil and his subsequent departure from ESPN. Sharp also faces another lawsuit from Michelle Bundy Evans for alleged rape and threats. What? Despite these legal issues, Sharp continues hosting his podcast. Though a potential 100 million podcast deal collapsed, I ain't gonna lie. We gotta check on Shannon's mental health every day. He needs a mental health check. You got another lawsuit for grape. Yeah, Cree, I think it's Michelle from the my Michelle, get the gooch, Michelle, get the gooch, Michelle. Uh, you got a lawsuit you just settled for 25. You got another lawsuit for 20 mil. Then you got another lawsuit for grape. And you had $100 million deal that was on the flow and gone. And you lost sponsorships, bro. I would be beating random people ass in the streets. When it rains, it pours. You ain't lying, Rain. Project Leroy, did you see the skit Cameron did when he was acting like Shannon Sharp? He was like, get the gooch, Michelle, get the gooch. But yeah, Shay Shay needs mental health checks because this is a lot. That's a lot. That's crazy. I didn't know that he was looking at grape charges. I feel bad for Unc because he really had a strong couple years. Like he been going hard these last since the pandemic for real. He just been rising up. But you know, shit, higher you go, the longer the fall for real. I do think he gonna be straight, but when when it comes down to everything, like I don't think this lawsuit is gonna hit, but we gotta see what's going on uh with this grape case for sure. Go Creek says they always get you when you coming up. Yeah. People don't really see you as a threat when you ain't really got shit like them. When you starting on the ground and they don't see the potential and they don't really know what you got planned for yourself and you really, when you working on that assembly line with them talking about you gonna do this and that, they gonna hate on you. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna hate on you. They might do some petty shit, but you know, until you start making progress with shit, they ain't gonna do too much to you. But as soon as you start making some progress, getting some traction, having some motion, they on your ass. You gotta like separate yourself on the ascent. When you start growing and you got a calculated mark for where you want to be, you gotta separate yourself from certain people and certain habits. Like you can't move like this. He should have been stopped moving like this. Having white chicks beat you with a whip and call you Toby and all of that, bro. You should have been, you should have been done with that. My name is Toby Michelle. I'm Toby Michelle. Nigga, boy, you better just sit the fuck down somewhere, watch Roots, and just let it be what it be. But putting your future on the line and you know what I'm saying, you was on the way to touching 100 million and you blew that? Nah, bro. But we'll see what happens with everything. I'm sure by tomorrow, YouTube streets will be running with a whole bunch of more information and reaction videos and letting us know what's going on. So we're gonna keep our eye out on it for sure. Make sure I ain't running with a whole bunch. Yep. I'm sure tomorrow we'll have some more news. I wonder if Ocho gonna catch a case too if he was in the video too. I mean, if you suing Shannon Sharp and they both was in the video, you might as well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for your That's pretty much all I got for y'all. Like I said, I really only went live because I ended up getting off early, and SBC got off early too, and Rain told me she was gonna massage my gooch if I went live, give me a hot oil treatment on my gooch. If Ocho Go Creek says if Ocho don't get sued, then we know it's a money grab. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm pretty sure it's a money grab though. It looks like it. It's just the timing is impeccable. The timing is impeccable. So I think it's a money grab for sure. And I wonder if it'd be easier to get it dismissed. No problem, Rain, for sure. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I appreciate y'all for sliding. Chelsea says, "Did you see the news about Antonio Brown? What? Yeah, allegedly, allegations. What AB do now? Cause I know he been going through some real nigga moments. He been having a bunch of nigga moments. What he do this time? I'm not hip. I didn't see that on my algorithm. I've been seeing a bunch of dudes that like sniffing random body parts. Tomorrow we gonna see somebody get arrested for sniffing armpits, something like that. I don't even. Yeah, I don't know what. I know AB was he still on the run? He made a status about Deion Sanders' girls sticking by him. Carucci, he made a status. What's wrong with that man? Hey, I mean, shit. If I'm going through what Dion was going through, he said, "Girl, he got no bladder now." I mean, he ain't get his balls and his meats removed though, right? If he still got that, he fine. He just gotta go to the bathroom more frequently. I'm guessing, but you can live with half a bladder. Shit, you got Carucci right there. I don't know. I might. Don't you got two bladders? I give a bladder up, at least half a bladder up for Carucci. If I'm gonna have Carucci forever, fuck it. He ain't got no bladder or toes. Oh man, that's fucked up, man. Why you kicking somebody? Why they? That's fucked up for sure. Oh man, yeah. AB do act like a crackhead. AB act like the ghetto ass cousin that used to live with everybody but got a lawsuit and then he just got some money and ain't know how to act. Threw 28-inch rims on the old ass 2002 Tahoe type of dude. AB got CTE. Yeah, uh, I believe that because them head injuries aren't no joke. Uh, I got a bad brain injury in a badass car accident at the start of the pandemic. Like 3, 4 months into the pandemic, I was a passenger seat to a bad accident. I had a concussion. I cracked my skull. I was asleep for almost 48 hours. They had to put me in a helicopter and I was in Chicago, Project Leroy. They had to put me in a helicopter and fly me downtown Chicago. And when I woke up, I didn't know what happened, but I had a brain injury and a brain bleed, and that shit really you do get kind of, I don't really know the word for it. Like you get more aggressive, temperamental, and a little like you get a little, you just on edge. You really on edge. And I didn't understand it. Like, yeah, it throw off everything. I had broke my hand. My face was swollen. Like I broke my orbital bone. And I was drunk as fuck too, so I'm sure that didn't help. But I wasn't driving, and I didn't like the fact that I was asleep and couldn't remember what happened. And I thought that that's why I was so like just irritated and angry and stuff. But that's the reason. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Creek Creek definitely glad to be alive because that was wild. And I don't remember none of it. I don't remember the accident or nothing. I just woke up in the hospital having to pee. And the first thing I thought was, oh my God, thank God I do not have a catheter. My dick is okay. My dick is fine. I'm talking about my hand broke, my head broke. I was just so happy my dick worked. But it made me real temperamental. And I actually, after like a year of dealing with that, like I had short term memory problems. I was going through little issues. So I wound up going to therapy. I was getting into fights, bar fights, and all type of shit. Like I just wound up getting a therapist, and I was able to work all of that out with therapy because it was out of my control at that point. Like I didn't really understand it enough to even try to figure it out and deal with it. But it worked to an extent, and they even give you a lot of work assignments to do because you have a brain injury. So they kind of give you like little homework assignments to kind of deal with certain shit. Like they it's more than just like kind of going through like stories like, oh, I had a terrible day. Like I don't really know how regular therapy is, but they give you a they give you a they give you like ways to exercise your critical thinking and your self talk, and it just kind of like helps you manage your emotions and stuff better because you kind of got like a quicker trigger now. You got like a shorter temper. You got a shorter fuse. So I just needed like more help on dealing with that and breath work and all of that. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I'm a big, I really didn't believe in therapy before I actually went to therapy. And I'm definitely an advocate on it. I feel like it's like going to the gym or getting physical rehab or anything else. You got to take care of yourself, especially men. Men really neglect their health, period. And I think that we kind of think it's soft for a week to go seek therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like we think we are like being on some bitch shit. And I'm gonna tell you what, going to therapy is better than going to jail. And in my experience, when men are having really bad mental health issues, you usually end up in jail because uh, we tend to deal with those things in toxic ways, drinking, drugs, whoring, and we bury it until it overflows, and we try to just be numb. It's going to eventually surface, and that can be dangerous. So it's better to try to address it, you know what I'm saying, physically and mentally. So yeah. But I don't really got nothing else for y'all tonight. I definitely appreciate everybody pulling up on me. Y'all are the realest. Y'all are the illest. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get more comfortable talking and all of that. So, definitely do these type of little lives randomly. And I'm working on my next video. Go Creek, I might hit you up on Discord and ask you some questions too, for real, for real. And I appreciate y'all. Good night, Chelsea. Good night, Aaron. Good night, Raindrops. Raindrops, I'm about to text you. Oh snap. It's the general himself. And Gooch we trust. And Gooch we trust. And Gooch we pray. Don't ask what Gooch could do for you. Ask what you could do for Gooch. What up, though, Coop? What's the deal, Bill? And Gooch we trust. Yeah, I was just about to get out of here, Coop, man. I was just talking about this Uncle Shay Shay with this new lawsuit he got going on. We was chopping it up about Gooch health awareness, all the good stuff. Chelsea, what do cackling mean? Appreciate you stopping by, Coop. Definitely appreciate you, man. But yeah, I'm signing out of here, gang. Uh Aaron, definitely keep a clean gooch. A clean gooch is a healthy gooch. A clean gooch is a healthy goose. Uh Gooch cleanliness is next to godliness. Don't forget that. It's the country version of laughing. That's the white version of laughing. Okay, white chops. But I appreciate y'all for pulling up for sure, for sure. I hope everybody have a good night. Enjoy these few days we got without it being 100 degrees. And yeah, good night, Rain. Project Leroy, appreciate you pulling up, broski. Everybody have a smooth night. Everybody have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the gooch bugs bite.